Hello, everybody, and welcome to Book It Vince, the only dream match booking wrestling podcast on the internet, and I'm one of your hosts, Martin Bennett. And with me, as always, is the big dog, Anthony Hall.
Ooh-ah.
Very nice.
Does he still ooh-ah? I guess he does, even in his current iteration.
I don't know if he has ooh-ah'd. Did he ooh-ah against Jey Uso? I don't know. I don't remember. I'll have to check that back.
Wow. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you for that rousing intro, as always. And me
yes,
here
and we have
my spinner belt.
Oh, yeah, you have your spinner belt here. Very nice. But we have someone here with also a belt that deserves an introduction.
Our special guest joining us this week, comedian extraordinaire, Cody Crain.
That's right, I got the real championship here. Mr. Small Package, Cody Crain. Oh yeah, just when you think you won the match, I roll you up. Mr. Small Package here, weakening the ribs throughout the match. Getting those ribs weak so I win with that small package. Mr. Small Package. That is right. Host of Spooked podcast. And you know what? Spooked is kind of like the small package of iTunes as well, because just when you think that we're down and out, just when you think we got all the negative reviews, we get 1 5-star that shoots us to the moon.
Yes.
Bravo.
Brilliant.
Bravo, Mr. Small Package.
Cody Crain
That's
in the
great.
house.
I love that. That's so good. Wow. Awesome. I did not expect that. That was great. Yeah, we have a special guest this week because we got a special episode for you. By the way, we are recording this midday, October 9th, 2020, the day before, or the day during what is going to be the WWE Draft 2020. So
this is probably when they're writing the episode, too.
It probably, or well, yeah. I mean, give them maybe like another 7 hours or so. But
this is when Vince is flying in with those last minute changes.
Yeah. But so tonight is the start of the 2-night special of WWE Draft 2020. And so we thought, why don't we do our own draft? And since we have a special guest, we are going to be doing, one of us is going to be picking Raw, one of us is going to be picking SmackDown, one of us is going to be picking NXT. And we're going to draft our dream shows. So before we get into that, though, if you like what we do here and you enjoy our podcast, please like it or follow it or subscribe to it wherever you get your podcasts from, or check out the video version where you can see all our beautiful faces, and check out our other content on our YouTube channel. Also, check out Anthony's awesome spinner belt.
And Cody's real championship.
Exactly. And check out our other content and all the stuff that we do. At the end of our shows, we answer viewer questions, which you can check out the episodes and also submit viewer questions over our website, UnknownErrorFilms.com/bookitvince. And also, we do a match recommendation, and that will be from Mr. Small Package himself. But let's jump right into it. So I figured since we have Cody here as a special guest, we will let him pick which brand he wants to represent. So the way that we're going to do it, Anthony, why don't you explain?
All right. So in our Book It Vince Fantasy Dream Draft, we will be making 10 selections of current superstars in the WWE. And then at the end of our 10 picks each, we will be doing one special Legends pick. This means any legend, any former wrestler, they will be in their prime and teleported magically into our world and be debuting on the next episode of our brand. Then our other wild card pick will be from any promotion. So a wrestler from any promotion that will just be teleported into a WWE show. And then finally, our last pick pick number 13, the wildest of the wild card picks, can be anything, anybody, any person, and they can perform any role in our promotion. So that is how it's going to work. We're going to take turns making picks. And Cody, you are on the clock, and you can reveal what brand you are.
All right. Well, I need to come in here hot, right? Mr. Small Package needs to make a splash and prove that his package is huge by helping out Raw. I gotta help out Raw, the brand that needs it the most.
It's very true. I would say right now, but okay. Cody is representing Raw. You and Anthony, you get second pick, and I'll go with whatever's left.
Okay. All right. Cody, you're on the clock. Who is your first round, first overall?
Anthony, what brand are you representing?
Oh, you want me to reveal it right now?
Yeah.
Oh, of course I'm going to be representing the yellow and black brand, the best brand in the WWE. That would be NXT.
All right, which means then I will be laying the smacketh down.
Yes.
On your candy asses. But all right, cool. So there we go. We know what brands we are.
Yes.
Just because then that does affect my choices, because I need to know who's already on my show. So maybe I hope that they don't get stolen, and maybe I need to steal them back, because that can't happen. That 100% can happen.
Also, are we
John
going
Cena
by
instance?
Are we going by the rules that a tag team is one pick unless you want to split them up?
Yeah, I would say so. Because I mean,
that
just makes it easier. But it would be very WWE to split up tag teams that don't need to be split up at all. Iconics.
Every team.
But anyways,
wait until my number 8, where I just choose Slapjack.
No. This angle we've been building on this show.
We'll just pick. All our picks are just all members of Retribution.
I'm definitely picking Mace.
All right. So then, yes, Mr. Cody Crain, Mr. Small Package, you get first pick.
All right. I think that we need a big shakeup on Raw, and I know I need a world champion, but I don't want one that's just going to squash everyone. I want everyone on an even playing field, and that's why I need number 1 pick, Finn Balor.
Oh, Finn Balor.
Finn Balor,
the man who's currently my champion, has to relinquish the title and go to Monday Night Raw again.
We're just gonna paint that NXT Championship red.
No,
just strap some red leather on it.
My God.
So why Finn Balor? Why do you think he'd be important to go back to Raw?
I think that Finn Balor has a lot of range because when you draft someone like your Roman Reigns or like your Drew, right? Like they're too powerfully booked. I need to start over fresh here. I need Finn Balor, who can be that powerhouse with the Demon, but can also just have those great competitive matches in your main event all the time. So that's why I need Balor. I think he has the best range out of all of the champions. And I can't be looking like a fool with no world champion on my show. So I got to make sure I lock one down.
There you go.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
I say it makes perfect sense.
Also, I just watched the movie Draft Day, and they didn't choose the number 1 overall obvious pick, and everyone freaked out, and they were like, "Why didn't they choose him? Why didn't they choose Roman Reigns?" And then it came around to them in the 8th round. So I'm hoping that happens here tonight.
Good thing I'm up next.
Anthony,
shake it up.
Anthony representing NXT. Who do you pick for your number 1?
This might be a shocker because this superstar has not particularly been healthy in the last couple years, but I would like to see him back on the black and gold brand, the badass himself, Samoa Joe.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So he finally is cleared to compete.
Yeah.
And you're taking him off the Raw announce team desk.
Is he still wearing a suit in the ring like Corbin?
He's corporate Joe, and he's going to be the new champion of NXT as Finn Balor has to relinquish the title because he's going to Raw. But honestly,
though, Joe could pull that off. I think Joe could be a corporate champion because if he came in and he's like, Hunter needs someone to take care of this business and just dominates, I could totally see him doing that.
Oh yeah. I picked Joe because I really, really like him and I've been missing him, and him being on the Raw desk is fine as a commentator, but I want to see him in the ring again. I've been watching like random old matches from Impact because they stream them like 24 hours a day on their Twitch channel, and I want to see him do the Muscle Buster again. Since I'm an executive now, I can bring that move back. I can unban it. And he's going to be just shot right back into the main title picture. Samoa Joe, possibly corporate champion, first pick for NXT. Done.
All right. Perfect. Well, I think that, SmackDown is the land of opportunity, the land of, what people say is the B show, but come on, it's really the A show over here.
It is the A show right now.
And what better way to make it the brand than bringing over the queen, Charlotte Flair, #1 pick.
Wow, Charlotte off the board.
Because, I think just the fact that she flip-flops so much, but we need to define the women's division. And, maybe who knows what's going to happen with this Becky and Sasha situation. But bringing in the queen, bring back from injury, make a huge splash, take control of the women's division. So Charlotte Flair is my #1 pick. That's what I would go.
Of course you mean the Bailey and Sasha situation.
Oh, wait, Bailey, sorry.
I can tell you what's going to happen with the Becky situation. She is going to have a baby.
Right. I meant to say Bailey. Sorry. I meant to say Bailey. It's because I'm looking at the roster right now and I can see all of them. So, but yeah, it's because, the women's divisions just need to have like an adrenaline rush right now. Because we got like some big stars, but like we need to get more action into there. So that's why I'm going with Charlotte. Bringing her back is...
Makes sense. The queen back on SmackDown.
Exactly. All right. And Raw. What's your pick, Cody?
All right. Charlotte gone. I think I got to go with Seth Rollins.
Whoa.
Keeping him on Raw.
The Monday Night Messiah remains on Monday night.
Well, I mean, it's so fresh. You're gonna see Ray and Dominic get added here soon as my 3rd round pick, because I need to keep this storyline going. Everyone loves it. This is still a 4-segment a night storyline that we got here, so we're filling time with Seth.
Is the Mysterio family like a tag team? Do they all get to go, or can I get Angie?
Yeah, I'm picking Angie next pick.
You can split up. You can split up the Mysterio family. I think we all should have one.
That is so ridiculous.
Oh my goodness.
But okay, Seth Rollins. That makes sense.
Yeah, I need a fresh. Not a fresh pick, I guess, but we can have Seth Rollins. He has a lot to go up from at this point, and with my brand, I got some workhorses on there. Finn Balor and Seth Rollins is, I think, a match that we would love to see again, especially where they're at now. So I just too tempted with those two together.
Very good. I think it's true. All right. Anthony.
All right. With my second pick, this is going to be an important one for my brand because I'm not going to let Cody from Raw or Marty from Smackdown take another one of my champions, especially my women's champion, one of my favorite superstars, Io Shirai.
Okay. Io saying on NXT. I mean, she's one of the best.
Also, I think that, you know, we've seen what happens when one of the top NXT women goes to any of the main brands. They are poorly booked and for the most part forgotten. Yeah.
Didn't used to be that way.
Yeah, that's true. And we've also seen what happens when Japanese superstars go up and they are sort of introduced to more promo heavy style programming, and the writers just don't know how to write for them at all. So they just make them yell inaudibly Japanese phrases. And it's just like, what are you, please, just let them figure it out. Let them cut their promos as they would as regular human beings, not these caricatures of Japanese wrestlers. So I'm protecting the genius of the sky, and I'm keeping her in NXT, and the reign continues.
Perfect. Awesome. All right. Let's see. Well, we got our top woman in Charlotte Flair on SmackDown now. So we need a top guy.
Just pick Roman. Just do it, you coward.
No, you know what? No. I'm going to bring over the sexy Scotsman.
Oh.
I'm taking Drew McIntyre.
Oh, my God.
Bring him over to Friday nights. Get him on SmackDown. We need
Fox rejoices.
we need some international flair on this show. And Drew's amazing. And yeah, this way hopefully he'll be able to get into some interesting new fresh rivalries over on SmackDown. And also,
yeah,
he's never been on SmackDown as far as I know. Maybe when he was first in the WWE, but he's been on Raw the whole time since he came back, so it'd be an interesting shakeup. So yeah,
somebody get Randy Orton so we can keep those two far away from each other.
Nope, I will trade him back. I will trade him back. But yeah, so I'm going with Drew just because I think, yeah, he's hot right now, and I understand why he's on Raw at the moment, but I think him being on SmackDown, I think, yeah, you could get some really interesting rivalries over there.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
Fox wants to see those claymores. They want to see those chiseled abs, and they want to hear the bagpipes on Friday night. Are you ready?
Are you ready for some bagpipes? All right, Cody, it's your turn.
Cody's Raw's back on the clock.
All right. Let me ask you this: is Lana and Natalya a package deal?
Yes.
Sure.
All right, cool. I'll take Nia and Shayna.
Oh my God.
I see what you did there. Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure. Taking the women's tag team champions.
Yeah, I mean, Nia isn't the most appealing pick and probably wouldn't be in my top 10 otherwise, but Baszler is golden. And if I can get someone along with her to strengthen that division, kind of like meet it up, you know, and I'll do it. I don't care. I don't give a shit. I'll get an extra person.
This is a big time value pick, and Shayna Baszler is a future champion on the main roster, so this is a smart pick. And you also get Nia, a little bit dangerous, not like most girls.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have Nia there injuring whichever person I feel like is getting stale on my brand.
Oh my God!
Aren't they both officially on Raw anyways? I think they are. Yeah, they
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
I'm just drafting Raw and Balor.
Yeah.
I want to keep these people because they're actually very good. They're just not utilized that well. What's funny is that I'm on just side tangent. I'm on WWE.com under the Superstars thing just to see who's on what brand right now. They need to update this because some are completely wrong, but then also like they have underneath champions they have Nia and Shayna, but then you scroll down to their actual like individual pictures. Nia has a picture with her belt. Shayna doesn't.
Oh, they didn't make a championship render for Shayna?
No.
Oh. Okay.
They don't have her with her belt.
Okay.
But anyways, all right, Anthony, NXT, who is now going to
Let's see.
the Wednesday nights.
NXT.
The Wednesday, sometimes Tuesday nights.
The Wednesday, sometimes Tuesday night brand is proud to select somebody who I think is in a never-ending storyline that's been widely criticized because of the situation that that they're in presently with text messages and 19-year-old daughters.
Oh.
I am picking the disciple, Buddy Murphy, to come back to NXT to do some crazy matches and to hit that Murphy's Law on all of the superstars, because it's a great finisher. He's got an exceptional work rate, and I really like him as a superstar. I just think right now he's being underutilized, and he should be contending every night and being in just hard hitting stiff matches. Buddy Murphy, welcome back to NXT.
I'm not gonna lie, that ruined me keeping Seth, Buddy, and Dominic and Ray.
We'll find some way to write it back together.
Yeah, just replace him with Wesley Blake, I guess.
The Forgotten Sons.
Oh boy.
Who's picking those guys?
You know how after the show they go, oh yeah, and these people too? That's probably what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Martin, you just wanted to choose Jackson Riker as your next pick. Is that right?
Oh my god.
Not exactly. So all right. So this is tricky. All right, SmackDown. Let's see. So okay, we got Charlotte and Drew. The question is, do I go for the people that I think most deserve to be on SmackDown, need a shot, or do I just go with who I think deserves to be more noticed? No, I'm just going to go with one of my favorites. Honestly, SmackDown is now going to be the KO show.
Oh.
Because I just want Kevin Owens to do something. I mean, he's a great hand, but I think he needs a bigger push, and so bring him over to Friday nights. You know, maybe we'll put him in that Intercontinental scene, or maybe he'll turn heel and go against Drew or something like that. But I want to push KO so much, and I think Friday nights is the way to be. Get him. He's flip flop back between brands so many times, but let's put him back on SmackDown because I think that's what I want. And also, he's just one of my favorite people, so I'm being selfish that way. But yeah,
solid pick, solid Canadian boy, big Canadian pick.
Exactly.
All right.
That's the first Canadian off the board, I think.
Yeah, we don't want him. No Canadians on Raw.
It's a USA Network for a reason. God damn it.
Sorry, Rick Victor.
All right, Monday Night Raw. Your next pick. We're on to number 4.
I mean, there's been some concern because this person hasn't been on the show lately, but I got a text message from Drew Gulak, and he told me that they're ready to go. Baby is nice and healthy, and he's ready to put on some bangers with Finn Balor and Seth Rollins because Monday Night Raw chooses Daniel Bryan.
Oh,
Yeah, that's really good. I was thinking about that because I thought, he hasn't been used a lot. He's just kind of keeping to himself, but you know what? Yeah, get him back onto Monday nights. Shoot him to the moon, as they say.
yes.
Not my next pick.
But no, Daniel, I mean, whatever he comes back and does will be great no matter what it is because it's Daniel Bryan. So
Absolutely. Huge pick for Monday Night Raw.
all right, NXT.
All right, NXT. I've been inspired by the commissioner of Raw's value pick of Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax, but I'm going for double the value here, and I am removing champions and moving them to my brand. So with my 4th round pick, NXT is proud to bring back a former champion and an underutilized superstar, Cesaro and Nakamura.
Oh, okay. Oh, that would, man.
That's value.
Them against Breezango. Wow. I'd love to see that. That'd be so good. Damn. Yeah. I mean, you have 2 former amazing superstars from NXT. Like, Cesaro was on NXT, right? Or was he not?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. I thought so.
He came in for those Sami Zayn matches.
Yeah, briefly.
Oh, right. Yeah. No, that would be just the biggest pop. Imagine that with a crowd. You're on NXT. You're like, yeah, I'm here for a live taping of NXT. And then Cesaro and Nakamura come out. It'd be ridiculous.
Yeah. They could come out together, but they could also come out separately at some point in time, like bringing the master of strong style sort of gimmick back to Nakamura and like getting rid of all of this, like the artist, the blah, 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 like all these weird, like random superlatives and making him back to like NXT Knack where he was the most stiff and like the most like charismatic and exciting. Let's do it. Let's give Knack like one more proper run at the title, I think, before he probably retires and surfs for the rest of his life.
This is all a vacation to him.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just an excursion. He's a young lion. He's going back. He's going back to the New Japan soon with a packaged character, and he'll be ready for the G1.
Okay. This is interesting. Got some tag teams out there. Let's see. This could just be a totally random pick and it'd be so weird. Maybe I'll do that. No. Okay, so here's my questions. Here I have 3 questions. Is the Undisputed Era together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Is Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae together?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, you could draft the Garganos together if you want.
Is the Hurt Business together?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Natalya and Lana.
Yes,
and
of
Natalya
course.
and Lana.
Don't forget.
Well, my number 4 no, my number 4 pick. You know what? Coming to SmackDown.
What's he doing? Don't do it. Don't take them away from me, please. Maniacal laugh.
Coming to Friday Night SmackDown. The power couple of NXT, now the power couple of Friday nights, Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae.
Oh, he picks the Garganos. He takes them away from me. Mr. Takeover. Ah.
Now he's going to be Mr. Friday Night.
Oh my gosh. Mr. Friday
Mr.
Night.
Pay-per-view, baby. No, it's just, I think, I love the whole power couple gimmick. And I think throwing that onto, like, I think what they're doing on NXT is really, really awesome. And I think just like little hints and pieces there. But I think after their loss at TakeOver, that would have been a perfect transition to then be like, we are tired of this brand because clearly we're not accepted, so we're going to go somewhere else.
You know, I think like you might actually be predicting something that's going to be happening in real life in the next couple nights.
I don't know because that's the thing, is to tangent off to what might actually happen in the real WWE draft. I don't know because they did that whole bit on Wednesday with like getting the TV from
from Indy Hartwell, right?
And so I don't know if they're gonna start making like a stable or something. I don't know what that whole thing was about. It was funny, it was interesting, but like I don't know what that's about. But that was my original thought was after TakeOver, I thought they're going up, they're gonna go up together, and it'll be interesting. But I think if in this imaginary dream world we have, showing up on Friday night and just doing something like, if it was the real world, I don't know what the real interaction would be, but I think having the power couple on Friday nights, putting Johnny immediately into the Intercontinental picture. Like if I still have Sami Zayn, that'd be awesome. Or
you want Sami Zayn, huh?
Well, I don't know. Or him going up against Jeff Hardy or whoever it is that's in that mid-card area would be great. And then giving Candice an actual women's opportunity of just taking on like Nikki Cross or even an interesting match with Lacey Evans where she gets to show her true ability, like Candice gets to show what she can really do on national TV. I think that'd be really great. So those are my picks. That's my fourth round pick, the power couple.
Very nice. And Candice was amazing this past weekend at TakeOver.
She was excellent. I thought she was going to win.
It was a great match. Yeah. A tad bit overbooked with the Johnny ref stuff, but like, you know, I'm okay. I'm okay with it. Like, let's do it.
I have to say though, Martin, you just got a big segment lineup right now. You're gonna have the KO show every week. You're gonna have dinner with the Garganos. You still have what's Bliss's a moment of bliss. You got Ms. TV. Like you got all the talk show people at this point.
Yeah.
We'll just combine them all into one.
Talk shows for us, man.
We'll just combine them all into one big talk show. We'll make it the new View.
We're looking a Raw like show.
Oh man! All right, Cody, what's your number 5 pick? We're halfway through this.
I'm between two people, but I think I might be able to get the other one in the next round. So I'm gonna go with Rhea Ripley.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, she'd do really good.
How dare you? How dare you?
Ripley versus Baszler. Put my money in your wallet, Vince.
And then even you can picture like her going up against like Asuka, her going up against if Becky ever comes back, like there's some really good potential for Ripley on, and also she'd be totally different than anyone else on that brand right now.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, that is a devastating pick for my brand. Here the problem, at NXT.
The problem with Anthony's brand is that he has all really good people, and so he's like, no, I want to keep all of them, but I want all the other great people. Like, I just want all the... And he's like, no, please don't leave. Please don't take my babies.
I'm so greedy because NXT has an embarrassment of riches of talent, and I just don't want to see them go to the main brands and suffer as they always do.
Well, that's the thing, Anthony. You want to be like me, you know? If you think that they're a big talent, you gotta hold on to Seth Rollins. I blocked them. I blocked Shayna Baszler. No one's taking them from me.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
But all right, Anthony.
This puts my pick.
5th round pick for NXT. Who's it gonna be?
Okay. You think that I would probably pick one of the best stables in NXT history, but I'm going to go with a different one because I want to see one of these superstars in this stable up against my number 1 pick. So with a surprise pick in the 5th round, I will be selecting Imperium.
Oh no!
I was actually thinking, I was like, should I just take Walter at one point? But that's great. I mean, they're already like NXT adjacent, but just making sure that all those guys are on NXT for sure is
Yeah, well, they are most, like, a lot of them, obviously, due to the current situation in the world we live in, cannot come to North America. But
Walter versus
Eichner,
Samoa Joe.
Yeah, but Eichner and Barthel, I think, are in Florida. But we need Wolf and Walter, and oh my God, the slaps in the Samoa Joe Walter match. Let's go.
That'd be
the
great.
chops. Woo.
And then even Wolf versus like Priest would be great.
Yeah.
Wolf versus Bronson Reed. I'd pay for that.
Oh, you're revealing all these names that could be picked by.
Well, I could if I wanted to, but I think I need to hold on to a certain guy. I mean, he wasn't my number one. He wasn't my number two, but he's essential to Friday nights. And just because it would just be interesting. Yep. I'm not even gonna. I'm just gonna let Anthony keep doing that action. You're gonna have to watch the video podcast for this one, folks. The big dog, the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. So right now I got both world champs on my show, by the way. Just letting you know. But
I have Balor.
Oh yeah, you have Balor, yes.
I have 0 champions.
But maybe it'd be a thing where Drew has to relinquish it, and then he gets thrown into a thing with Roman Reigns.
Yes.
Which, just another side tangent, Drew has to win Hell in a Cell because they need to put Roman Reigns versus Drew at Survivor Series. They have to, and I will burn something if this doesn't happen. But anyways,
you heard it here first on Book It, Vince, that Martin Bennett will be joining Retribution if Drew McIntyre does not face Roman Reigns at Survivor Series.
Hey, if that means I get to be employed by WWE and I can sit on my ass and get paid until I eventually get released, I'm okay with that. I'm taking Roman. I'm just keeping him on the blue brand. He's probably the best heel on the show right now, and I need that because I got some good mid cards, some good upper mid cards, and so I need the big dog. So yeah, Roman Reigns stays on SmackDown.
Wow.
That's how it's going. All right, Cody, we're in the second half of our draft pick. Again, if you're still listening to this, I want to remind you to please follow us and check out our other content that we do on the internet. You can check us out on Twitter and Instagram at UE_films and check out all of that. And please make sure to like and follow the podcast and leave us reviews if you can. And tell us if you're enjoying what we do here. All right. Well,
get us a sponsorship. Get us that money.
That'd be pretty great. But all right.
I think a lot of people tuned out when we chose Roman in the 5th round. In the hottest moment of his whole career.
Yeah.
No, lights flickered. Anyways, all right.
Whoa, is Retribution entering your house?
I was
oh my gosh.
Next draft pick.
Where are they?
They're forcing me to choose them.
Yeah.
All right, Cody. What is your 6th round pick?
This is tough. There's so many
the nitty gritty.
Yeah, there's great people on the board. There's a lot of people I'd like to just secure on my roster, but I feel like I can't let Martin run the show with all these talk shows. I have a long show, guys. I got 3 hours. We need Miz TV every week. I'm choosing Miz and Morrison.
Oh, Miz and Morrison.
Miz and Morrison.
Hey.
Raw. I'm okay.
Miz and Morrison.
I'm okay with giving them both because Raw needs tag teams.
Oh my gosh.
Raw needs tag team. I mean, the main roster just needs tag teams.
Just imagine Miz and Morrison versus the Street Profits.
That'd be great.
Oh.
Miz and Morrison versus Robert Roode and Ziggler, which are a lesser version of that same team.
Oh no.
We're going hot here. Miz and Morrison versus Dominic and Ray.
Oh,
That'd be good.
Or
Yeah,
Umberto and Dominic.
Let's just throw. Let's take two names, jump them together. Oh, okay, this is a tag team now.
Yeah, and we got room to do that on Raw too.
Exactly.
And I mean, even a fatal four-way between Balor, Rollins, Daniel Bryan, and Morrison.
That'd be great. I also was gonna throw in here. You also got to consider who would be great to have in Raw Underground.
Oh my God! No,
You know,
please.
that's another big thing. Please
stop.
Anything
goes.
You got to fill in all that 3 hours.
Come on, anything goes. I'm taking Riddick Moss. Let's go.
Yeah, no one take Dabba-Kato from me, and I'll be fine.
Oh my gosh!
All right, Anthony, for NXT, your number 6.
Let's keep this trucking along here. Oh my God, who was I gonna pick? I had it in my mind, and then I was obsessing over Riddick Moss for a moment. I'm not picking him. Okay, here's who I'm gonna pick. You guys can veto me if this pairing technically doesn't count because of current situations in the WWE or current storyline. But I would love to welcome back another NXT champion, Andrade, Cien Almas, and Zelina Vega.
Ooh, they did just break up.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know that for sure.
Yeah.
It kind of looked. I mean, I don't know. We'll see what ends up happening. It kind of did look like it, but it was the whole. Like Andrade came out, he was like, "You need me, and then it kind of just fizzled. And now,
if the main roster boys, if you guys want to veto Papa H's little brand over here and say I can't have Zelina, then I would just. So
that's your middle name. You're Anthony
Andrade.
Hunter Hall.
Yeah, that's right. AHH. Ah. Also, what Akira Tozawa says.
I mean, I'm okay with it.
Okay, Cody.
Unless Cody really wants Zelina Vega.
Will you veto my Zelina Vega pick?
I won't veto it as long as you also take Natalya and Lana. My women's division needs it, man.
Oh my God. You want me to do it's a package deal?
It's a package deal.
Okay. All right.
Johnny and Zelina come with Natalya and Lana.
I'll take them. Fine. I'll take all 4 superstars.
Right.
I can't believe you've done this. It's okay. It's okay. This gives me ideas with my wild card promotion pick. So we could do anything. Anything is possible. All right, Marty.
I know this leaves an interesting decision.
Yeah, I'm sorry you couldn't have Lana and Natalya, man.
Oh, I'm feeling so bad about it.
Morgan and Birch is still on the table, and they are a package deal.
That's true.
You know what? Oh no, okay. I know exactly who I'm gonna pick for this, because I've got let's see. We got some back and forth of faces and heels. We got some good uppercards. We need to fill out the show a bit more, and I think the best way to do that is to have the potential of both a main tag team or singles, and they're great with either of these because of right now of pushing certain people and some people being off, but when they come back, they can get back into the top tag team division.
Don't say it.
The New Day.
Like this. No.
Oh!
The New Day. Because right now can keep pushing Big E. Keep pushing Big E. Big E versus Johnny Gargano in an Intercontinental picture. Ooh, that'd be good. When once Kofi comes back or Xavier, we got good tag team. It's great. Keep them on the Blue brand. The Blue brand is where they have prospered. They've made it their brand.
Oh my gosh.
Keeping the New Day.
That's a great pick. Obviously, just 3 really amazing superstars.
Oh yeah, and I hope that they start doing a bit more with Biggie. I know that they're slowly trying to build that, and maybe eventually he'll be the one to take on Roman.
I hope Fox is ready to open up their bank accounts for all the pancakes they're going to have to pay for. Or keep paying for, rather.
Yeah, USA Network told me we can't do it. We don't got the budget.
We don't got the budget for that many pancakes.
Yeah.
Also, right now it's unsanitary, and we don't want to.
Yeah, we can't be doing that.
But yeah, I want to keep those boys on SmackDown. So there we go. That's my pick. So back to Raw.
I feel like I got to hold down some people on Raw. Not like hold them down as in ruin their careers, but keep them on Raw. But at the same time, I'd love to ruin this person's career. I gotta lock down Asuka.
Oh.
Yeah, makes sense.
I can't let anyone take her from me. I think we still need to see Asuka and Baszler. They got our mouth watering a little bit for it, but we never got to see it. We haven't seen Asuka versus Ripley, which could be really good.
Yeah.
And I guess Naya's on my roster. So
But no, I think that's a great choice. I think Asuka has done wonders with being on Raw, and she deserves exactly like all the praise that she has been getting. And I think it was the perfect handoff once Becky left. I think it was the perfect handoff to have Asuka take over that division. So
that was a beautiful segment, with her being like, champion. Oh!
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm gonna go be a mother, and she's like, oh.
Yeah. Asuka's great. Asuka's so entertaining, and I think while she's, because the classic thing is that that Raw is where it's more of like the story and stuff, while SmackDown was where it's like the serious wrestling. Like that's what it used to be. I don't know if it's really that anymore, but I think that she is really good for that, super entertaining while also still amazingly talented wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
So good choice.
All right,
back on the black and gold brand.
I'm about to gut Raw right now. I'm about to absolutely take away so many people.
Retribution just got here.
That's like 20 people.
Yeah.
I'm about to make another value pick because the Raw commissioner just made me take 4 people when I intended on taking 2. So I'm going to take another 4 people from you. Oh. And this one is going to be great because these guys are going to be feuding with Imperium at some point in time. They might feud with another faction that could go unselected in this draft. I'm taking the Hurt Business, and they're coming to NXT, baby.
That'd be so wild.
Yes.
That'd be so wild.
Yes.
Like I can imagine Cedric Alexander being on that show, no problem. Yeah. But like MVP, Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, that'd be crazy. That is truly where I could see a Bobby Lashley NXT champion, MVP North American champion, Shelton Benjamin, Cedric Alexander tag team champions. I could see them doing that 100%. Doing
the Undisputed Era gamut of everybody has gold.
Yep.
But the thing is, I really want to pick the Hurt Business because I love Cedric Alexander with my whole heart, and I think he is underutilized right now. I think there's like a chance for him to maybe get more meaningful matches in now that he is with the Hurt Business, and that maybe him and Ricochet can do like a crazy match at some point in time here. But I wanted him for the most part, but having MVP, Bobby Lashley, and Shelton is going to be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Oh, God.
Well, you just decided what my next pick is, Anthony.
Oh no.
You have too many people on your brand. It's just too many people. You're not going to get enough people to show off So we need some more people on. You took 4. I'm gonna take 4.
No,
I'm taking the Undisputed Era for sure now.
No.
For sure.
Oh crap!
I need some more heels, but you never know what could happen. They could end up breaking up. They could end up splitting off. And I think, Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly just could be 2 amazing singles on
Roddy.
On this
Roddy,
brand.
yeah.
Roddy could be, or throw 2 of them into the tag team title picture on the brand. Them versus the New Day would be crazy good. So,
well, if you did Roddy, Kyle O'Reilly, and Adam Cole all as singles, you could put Bobby Fish with like Bo Dallas or something.
I feel
singlets on them both.
Legitimately, I'm scared for Bobby Fish for when the Undisputed Era breaks up, because I can see Adam Cole obviously being a single star. I can see Kyle O'Reilly obviously doing something incredible. Same with Roderick Strong. I'm scared for Bobby Fish. I'm terrified for his career.
I think he's a little bit older than those guys, and also he's like pretty injury prone, unfortunately. But he probably transitions to a trainer role or something like that in reality when the Undisputed Era is no more,
or manager.
Yeah,
well, actually, Roderick Strong with a Bobby Fish manager would be really cool. I think that'd be a good combo.
I think Bobby Fish is pretty popular backstage with like, I don't know. This is only like speculation, but I heard like Jacked Ref, Road Dogg, and Bobby Fish are all like Q people, like.
Oh, really?
Q on, yeah.
Right. Oh, yeah, Jacked Ref.
Yeah, Jacked Ref.
Drake Younger. Jacked Ref. Oh my gosh! Right. But I did hear that.
But yeah, I gotta take them because they're
honestly that's the great pick.
Yeah, they'll be amazing. Like they'll be amazing on whatever brand, honestly. And
I wanted to keep Adam Cole, but sometimes when you love somebody, you have to set them free.
Exactly.
And that's why I didn't take him first overall.
Or you could be like Cody and just keep them all very close to you, so you don't lose anybody.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, Cody, what is your next round pick?
Yeah. Who are you holding hostage at your brand?
I went into this trashing Raw, saying it needs the most help, kept it exactly the same.
Yeah.
You know what? I mean, even though Antony just got his comeuppance losing Undisputed Era, I still feel like I didn't get my revenge. So I need to take some numbers here too.
No, please.
I'm going to take Legado del Fantasma.
Oh, man. Oh, no. Santos, Escobar, Joaquin Wilde, Raul Mendoza.
I think that they could go far as a tag team as well, or at least on like building my tag division with them. And Santos, I think, could get right to the top of the card, if not be a solid mid-carder for the beginning phases of this new Raw that I've formed.
Yeah, he's really great, and like I think those guys would be awesome.
Easily in a U.S. title picture for sure. He's a great talker, and I think they'd be a great stable that could do wonders, especially now with the idea of losing like the Hurt Business and and then also losing someone like even like losing Andrade, and you gotta fill out that mid card, and I think that's a great choice.
Yeah, and plus, if my old pal Vinnie Mac doesn't like the other two, we'll just pitch them as the new Jamie Noble and Joey Mercury.
Oh my gosh! Or you could just put masks on them, and they can be Primo and Epico, or whatever.
Lucha Dragons.
Yeah. Oh god, Lucha Dragons.
Oh man. So sad.
Can you boys botch more in the ring? We need to make you Sin Cara.
Oh god. Oh my goodness.
Alrighty. NXT. Okay. We're getting down there.
We're going.
Only a couple left. What are you picking, Anthony?
Okay, of course. We're gonna start getting into some lightning quick picks here, but I have to retain the host of NXT's Halloween Havoc. The tank girl herself, Shotzi Blackheart.
Wow.
I think Shotzi staying on NXT is a great choice. I think NXT is the perfect place for her and her character.
Yeah, I agree, and I think they haven't built her up enough yet. I think there's still something cooking there, and Halloween Havoc would be a great, I think, star-making moment for her as she gets to host like the whole show. And yeah,
I have Vince screaming in my earpiece saying, "I told you to take the tank, girl. I need that little tank."
I told you I did it.
But yeah, Shotzi's a great pick. I saw Shotzi live here in Toronto a while back before she signed. She was at Destiny Wrestling.
Nice.
And I mean, she was pretty green, and I wasn't a big fan at that time. But since NXT, like how she's grown and just her overall package that she's created for herself is great. And I think that she's becoming a really big player and a future big player for the company.
Agreed. All right, Marty, you're up.
Let's see. I think I gotta do this just to secure this person, keep them on SmackDown, because there's a lot that you can do with it, and seeing the people that I have and what could then happen, you can throw this person into pretty much anything. It'll be interesting, I think, as long as it's not a title picture. The Fiend, Bray Wyatt.
Oh.
Also, I want to keep the Firefly Funhouse on SmackDown.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, you need more segments.
I know.
Yeah,
I need more segments. Listen, I got the KO show.
I took Miz TV from you. You need to make sure you keep that one.
I need to keep the Firefly Funhouse. But I just think, Bray Wyatt, like, there's nothing really to say other than he's super, super talented. But I think, like, I feel so bad that he got thrown into title picture just because of the popularity of the Fiend, and like they're like, well, we obviously got to do this. But I think he could be starting to just be put into random little things here and there, and just give SmackDown that like little bit of weirdness that has always made SmackDown so interesting, and that's why I like keeping him. I want to keep him on SmackDown. So that's my number. Where are we on? That's 8. Oh boy.
Whoa, we're getting
last two of the main one, and then we get into the fun, weird ones.
The fun picks.
Yeah. All right, Cody. Monday Night Raw.
In a sense, this is like a fun pick because it's a little left field, and maybe no one thought about this one. I'm going for someone that just broke a record, a new record of 400 plus days as champion.
Is it R-Truth? Is it R-Truth? Do it.
Keeping him to Raw. No, I'm going with Kaylee Ray.
Oh,
there was part of me thinking about some NXT UK people, but yeah, she.
Oh.
Yeah, that's. I don't know what else to say other than she's amazing.
It's a fresh pick for my division. I think that all of the matchups that she'll have will feel fresh at this point.
Definitely.
So I think this is a person that I believe could be a big player for Monday Night Raw. And even though she doesn't have a tank, Vince will pat me on the back for this one.
Oh my gosh.
That's a great pick.
Wow. Yeah, that is a fantastic pick. And she has the potential to be Becky Lynch levels of superstar, you know? That's not just me stereotyping Kaylee Ray for being from the UK. So all right. Are you ready for the next NXT pick?
Yes. What is it?
Of course, I'm going to retain this person because I don't want them to go to any of your brands.
Okay.
Goldie's coming home. Tommaso Ciampa. Let's go.
Yeah.
I think that's a great choice. Also because Tommaso is getting up there and, starting to wind down his career a bit, maybe. Yeah. I think on the main brand, he'd just be working too hard for what his body can do.
I just don't think his style would translate very well.
No, I don't think so either.
And the matchups that I could potentially do with my former champions that I brought back, with the people that I'm retaining, it could be crazy. Like Walter versus Ciampa, why not? Why not? Let's see it. He's got a couple of like I'm amazing matches in the tank still, and like he's obviously a little bit injury prone, but if we use him smartly, we got some pretty amazing takeover opportunities here.
Oh yeah. All right. This is interesting. I feel like what I need to do is I've only picked 2 women that I want for sure. I think I need to add another one. And I think now, okay, here's the thing. If this was a perfect world, this would be a team together. But because they're not together anymore as a team, I can't have both of them, so I might as well take one of them. So I'm taking Peyton Royce.
Oh, nice.
I'm taking Peyton Royce. I would take the Iconics together, but if I have to only have one of them because they're not together anymore, I'm definitely taking Royce because I think that she has the potential for being a really good singles wrestler, and moving farther because she's starting to get a lot better.
Yeah.
And yeah, I can see why they're wanting to push her, and so I think putting her up against some really good workers on SmackDown would be the best choice.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Oh, we're getting a message here. The Vince is coming to my ears here. He's saying that you can have Billy Kay as a manager if you'd like.
I have Billy Kay.
Cody, do you agree with the Vince? You can dispute it, and we can go throw a brick through his one single pane of glass if you'd like.
Hey, he's already pissed off enough at me because I didn't choose Shotzi, so we got to just let you have this one.
I get the Iconics.
But they can't team.
Okay, yeah, they can't team. They can't team.
Fine, Peyton Royce with manager Billy Kay. That's my dream. Yeah. That's my dream.
All right. Okay.
Sure, I'll have that.
Amazing.
I just love those two, and I think that they're really, really talented. So I want to showcase them more.
All right.
This is our last main pick.
Yeah, last of the 10.
This is tough. You know, I got a lot of my divisions covered here. In a way, I could get, and I have a lot of people that I'm happy are still going to be on Raw, even though you could potentially take 2 more of them from me. I don't know. I'm folding here.
It's picking someone who you don't want on a show, or you don't want to let go from your show. That's really what this last pick is.
Right. Yeah. I think that, oh God. Oh, I have some people that I really want to keep.
Can I point one thing?
Yep.
Look at your shirt.
No, don't do it. You
I know.
Stop.
I'm so tempted.
My pain.
This is what's going through my mind right now. I have the Usos in my mind right now. Mm-hmm. I have Sasha Banks in my mind right now. I got, of course, my boy Cameron Grimes. I intended on him being my last pick this entire time, but there's so many good picks on the board. But you know what? I value this person too much. And I think that on Monday Night Raw, they could start from the bottom, but the ceiling is so high because they can go straight to the moon. Cameron Grimes is coming to Monday Night Raw. Fuck it.
I mean, honestly, I think Cameron Grimes 100% would be a Vince McMahon guy. Even though he's not big, I think he'd just look at him and go, he's funny.
He's great.
NXT is not the place for Cameron Grimes. He will shine and be biggest when he comes to the main roster.
They would just like really push him so far into like the country boy shtick.
Yeah.
And I think that's like Raw's a great place for him because he could just go full tilt on being weird and wild and funny and yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's a blow to the black and gold brand.
That really sucks, but it's okay.
Still have a lot of great people.
Oh, I mean, yeah, there's so many great people who I haven't necessarily drafted who are still going to be on my brand. I'm not going to say any names. I'm not going to give you any crazy ideas, but I gotta.
Oh yeah, I get last pick.
I gotta take some power back, and I think this person has been absolutely misused since they have been out of a tag team, and Dave Meltzer loves him.
Eric from the Viking Raiders.
Oh yeah, Eric from the Viking Raiders. Dave Meltzer loves him. I love him. He was a part of one of my favorite tag teams that were in NXT, and I'm gonna bring him back. He's gonna get the motorcycle gimmick that Ember Moon has. It's Chad Gable.
You go with Shorty G
on a motorcycle?
Not Shorty G. Chad Gable
on a motorcycle.
On a motorcycle.
Can you reach the handlebars?
Hey,
you got a booster.
You shut the fuck up. I got Tank Girl and Motorcycle Man now.
Right. I mean, honestly, I think Gable would be really utilized on NXT.
Think about like Chad Gable possibly versus Ciampa. Chad Gable maybe getting into another tag team and going up against Imperium. We got Chad Gable versus Cedric Alexander on NXT possibly. It's pretty amazing.
Yep.
Now it all comes down to this last pick
of the regular rounds.
I know. The question is, do I go with my gut or do I go with something crazy like Malcolm Belvin's?
You pick a manager?
I just think he needs to be on TV more, honestly. But no, he's not my. He's definitely not my pick.
I thought about picking Rob Stone because I wanted to keep him.
This is tricky because there's a lot of frick, dude. So the good news is that anyone that I really liked staying on SmackDown is gonna stay on SmackDown because this is the last pick. So I don't need to worry about that. I don't need to worry about anyone taking my favorites. I can take someone else's favorites. Ooh, who do I take? Honestly, oh man, this is so tough.
If you pick somebody from my brand that I like a lot,
I mean that's what I'm. Well, no, it's gonna be someone. It's gonna be someone you both probably really want on your guys' brands that you haven't said yet.
Oh no!
Okay, so who I'm going to take just because they will increase star power. They're a great worker. They're awesome. They're different than a lot of the other people that I picked. They probably work with really, really well with a lot of the people that I other picked. I have to go with Keith Lee.
No,
I have to go with Keith Lee because he will make some good matches with people like Bray, with people like him versus Big E would be crazy. Throwing him back up against people like the Undisputed Era or the Garganos. We get to keep him. I'm making a him versus Drew match, and someone's going to actually win that match. It's not going to end in disqualification. Who I was thinking about really just kind of going with, which would have been a weird one, was Dexter Lumis. I thought that would have been really interesting.
I thought about that too.
I thought that would have been really interesting because he's built like a main roster guy, but I think maybe his character still kind of wouldn't really work on main TV.
Yeah,
maybe.
I don't know if he's built for prime time.
So, but I gotta go with Keith Lee just because.
Yeah, that's a great pick.
You know what? I want to fulfill Big E's request. We need big slapping meat. we need meat slapping on Friday nights. So
honestly, that's a great pick. That's a fantastic last pick.
Going with Keith Lee.
All right.
So let's just quickly to wrap up this before we get into the fun, crazy ones.
Yeah.
Because that's probably going to be wild and weird, and that's not really going to matter too much. Let's each go through our roster draft picks of who we would like to see on these brands. And hey, who knows? Maybe it'd be pretty funny if then we see what the WWE draft and see if any of us got it right, actually.
Yeah.
So Cody, you tell us your 10 of who you drafted to Monday nights.
So I got Finn Balor, Seth Rollins, Nia and Shayna, Daniel Bryan, Rhea Ripley, Miz and Morrison, Asuka, Legado del Fantasma, Kaylee Ray, and Cameron Grimes.
Wow.
And I still kept on my roster Ali, Mustafa Ali,
right?
Aleister Black, Street Profits, Bianca Belair, Garza, Angel Garza.
Yep.
Which was a big one. Randy Orton. Okay. Ricochet is still on there. I got the Viking Raiders as well. Ziggler and Rude. I mean, I came away pretty good and kept a lot of the people. Like, I really didn't want either of you to take the Street Profits from me. Like, I needed.
I was thinking about for a second. I thought, no, that's where I then was like, no, undisputed.
Yeah. Marty needs more segments. He thought about it hard.
Hey,
they're bringing back the weekend update segment with Street Profits.
Let's just give some teams that don't even have segment. Let's give the Undisputed Era a segment.
Oh my god.
They have the Kyle O'Reilly's a psychologist thing.
Yeah.
Right. Oh god.
But
so many segments.
That's a really great that would really make me want to watch Monday nights more.
It's a great show. Those are great picks. It injects a lot of exciting new talent into Raw.
All right, NXT. You took a lot of main roster people.
NXT, baby. All right,
which would make the show a lot more beefier too, which would be interesting.
Yeah. So these are my picks. I wanted to kind of bring in some golden era NXT nostalgia. Wanted to bring in some former champions who are being underutilized, of course. And I retained some really amazing people. But here's my picks for NXT. Samoa Joe, Io Shirai, Buddy Murphy, Cesaro and Nakamura, Imperium, Andrade and Zelina with Lana and Natalia, The Hurt Business, all of those boys, Shotzi, Ciampa, and my last pick was Ready, Willing, and Gable.
I think my biggest move was getting rid of Natalia and Lana on Raw.
They could honestly do something really interesting on NXT.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're not the same in ring level of talent as Breezango, but Breezango are like the NXT tag champions still, right? Yeah.
Yes.
But but Breezango has good charisma.
Yeah.
And is genuinely really funny.
Ooh.
I mean no, Natty is a good in-ring wrestler, but that's the problem is that she doesn't have that charisma or that ability to make you feel anything in the ring. And I mean, Lana is
she's a wild card.
Yeah.
She's a wild card all across the board. At least I'm protecting her now from getting Samoan dropped by Nia Jax through the announcer's table. That will not happen on my golden brand every week. But instead, Shotzi's going to run her over with a tank every week.
Yeah. Hey, they could join the Robert Stone brand.
Yeah, they could. Oh. Marty, you are a genius. Marty, you are.
No, I should have grabbed Robert Stone.
Marty, WWE Creative is calling you right now because you're such a genius.
Yeah, so
the Rob Stone brand is this Charlie's Angels type stable now, and they have
Aaliyah still.
Yeah, they have Aaliyah, Lana, Natalia. I mean, I'm excited. I think I made some really great picks, and we have a huge show on Wednesday nights.
So then you still have you end up still having people like Swerve.
Yeah, I have Damian Priest.
Priest was a big one. That was a huge oversight.
Yeah. I also have Tony Storm, who is coming back, and Ember Moon, who's back as well. So my women's division you guys didn't gut it too bad.
Technically, you also got Cross still.
Oh yeah, I have.
I was thinking for a bit. I was like, oh, I could take Carrie in. I could take Cross, but maybe not. And so I switched him with some other people. But yeah.
All the marks know that NXT is the A show, and I think I've retained that status.
All right, let's see here. So my list ended up being for Friday Night SmackDown, my 10 ended up being Charlotte Flair, Drew McIntyre, Kevin Owens, their Garganos, Johnny and Candice LeRae, Roman Reigns, The New Day, consisting of Xavier Woods, Big E, and Kofi Kingston. Undisputed Era, consisting of... I found loopholes to take everybody. Undisputed Era, so that's then Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, Roderick Strong, and Kyle O'Reilly. Bray Wyatt, The Fiend, not the Iconics, but instead Peyton Royce with manager Billy Kay. And finally Keith Lee. And I'm surprised there were some people that you guys didn't pick that I seriously thought would have been taken from SmackDown, because there's some people that are like AJ Styles. I'm surprised no one touched AJ, but AJ stays on SmackDown.
I don't want that political muddiness and strange morale in my locker room.
The earth is round, Martin. Yeah, that's the problem, Martin, is that you got Bobby Fish on there. You already have Jackson Riker, and you have AJ. I mean, you have a wildfire in your locker room right now.
I mean, sure, there's all that, but at the same time, I'm just banking on all the non-Marks fans that just watch SmackDown and go, I like AJ Styles. He flips. He just flips. He's phenomenal. Woo. Anyways,
you kept Sami Zayn and Jeff Hardy too.
Yeah.
Sami Zayn, Jeff Hardy. Technically, I guess Braun Strowman, which is cool.
Corbin.
Technically kept the Usos. Matt Riddle.
Yep. Yeah.
Heavy Machinery. Sheamus.
Heavy Machinery.
I guess technically the Forgotten Sons, but that's
they're gonna get repackaged soon anyway.
Bailey and Sasha.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I mean, Anthony, you really got, I think, the most gutted here.
Yeah, you guys really took away some of my big time people.
Well, I mean, I think that just goes to show where we all kind of sit in terms of like, who do we think is really talented in this company?
And just fresh too.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
Has a lot of potential. Doesn't feel like they're maybe I don't know, not worn out. That's not the word to use, but more just like overused or whatever. So but
I think Charlotte was a big pick for your women's division, but looking at your women's division, Charlotte has faced them all, right? Like,
it's true. Now that I think about it, I seriously thought like Bailey and Sasha were going to get taken. So I have a stacked women's division now.
I legitimately considered bringing Sasha back to NXT.
I considered too.
But
I have Flair, Bailey, Sasha. Now I have Candice.
That's the big
be a
fresh
nice
one for you.
Now I have the Iconics. Now I have I have a huge women's division.
Cross,
Well, here's the thing, Cody. We'll work out a deal of using the women's tag team championship, and we'll move it around, and we'll go back and forth, and maybe some can go on your show, some can go on my show. We'll figure it out. They can't go to NXT though. They can't go to NXT.
Yeah, they can't go to NXT.
I thought of making a big wild pick at the end, number 10 being Caden Carter and
Casey
Catanzaro. I was like, well, that would do something for my women's tag division.
Wow.
I thought about that at the end, but I figure like I still have Liv and Ruby as well, and
technically you still have Becky whenever she comes back.
I still have Becky, That's good news. I kept Rollins and Becky intact, so they can they can
travel together and hang out.
Yep.
All right, it's time for the 3 fun picks.
Yeah, so we'll do our 3 fun picks again. These picks are a legend. The first round will be a legend. The second round will be someone from another company, and the third round is anybody. Can be
anything.
Anybody,
anything. And the legend, of course, is in their prime, and they will be teleported to your show immediately.
And then I think to wrap up our episode, we won't do questions this week because we're running out of time, but instead we will still do our match recommendation from Cody, as he is our special guest this week. But so let's do this. So then, Cody, which legend do you want on Raw in their prime, if it could be anyone from wrestling past?
This is tough. In their prime, a legend. You know, this might come as a little bit of a wild card, but I think that this person could have done a lot more in the WWF and did some great stuff in WCW, some great stuff in ECW. I'm going to bring in someone that was a little before their time, I think. I'm going to bring in Raven.
Oh, that's so interesting.
Wow, that's a great legend pick. Great legend pick for Monday Night Raw, Raven.
Mm-hmm. And I think, like, who knows what kind of clash the Flock would have with the Monday Night Messiah.
Ooh,
wow,
that's so interesting. And yeah, Raven's such a different style of wrestler, which I think nowadays would be really would really flourish, honestly.
And we still have that 24/7 title, so worst comes to worst.
That's true. You still got our truth.
Oh my gosh.
Perfect.
Wow.
That's a great pick. That's a great pick.
That is a great pick.
All right, Anthony, who is your legend?
Well, it's funny that Cody made this pick because in my mind, the person that I wanted to bring is most notable, I think, for their work in ECW and just being a crazy bastard. So my legend pick for the Golden Black brand is Sabu.
Ooh. Really?
Yeah, baby.
I was so scared you were going to choose New Jack. I was terrified for your whole roster.
Yeah. Sabu. Interesting. Why Sabu specifically?
So, like, I really liked watching all of his like crazy matches, and he is like a big time like crazy spot guy. And I think I want to do like some hardcore matches in NXT, and I think a Samoa Joe and Peak Sabu like hardcore match
or
Ciampa would be like, oh, Ciampa versus Sabu would be crazy.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I really like him. I'm picking a roster that is diverse as well. You know, I gotta keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
And he's awesome. He's like one of my favorite, like just like random out there dudes. So Sabu was no doubt in my mind going to be a great fit for NXT. I did think about Tommy Dreamer as well, but I think Sabu is a better fit.
Nice. Interesting. Very interesting. Didn't expect that. Let's see. I'm going back and forth, and you know, there's one person that I could pick that would just be me fanboying and you know, there is a possibility that they'll come back, who knows. So maybe I don't think I'm going to go with that, but I think I want to use someone that's had a lot of charisma, had some great matches, and would just be the character would be, well, actually, oh, damn it, I just realized that it's kind of Drew's kind of taken that character actually and developed it more. My original pick was going to be Roddy Piper, and then I realized as I started talking about it, I went, that's basically Drew McIntyre now. So maybe not that specifically, but
well, I chose Naya to injure my people that are going stale, so maybe you need Ahmed Johnson on your team.
Oh boy.
I think I'm going no. That I could stack the women's division again and pick someone crazy like that, but I think no. And you know what? I'm gonna go with a tag team. I'm gonna go off the cuff. I'm gonna go with tag team. Because these guys have been recent in my mind. I'm gonna go with Legion of Doom, the Road Warriors.
Wow, nice.
That'd be crazy on Friday Night SmackDown, having those guys. And just because it would make the tag team division a lot more diverse, I think it'd be weird. I mean, just imagine like the Road Warriors versus the New Day, or Road Warriors versus the Usos, Road Warriors versus the Undisputed Era. Like, this is weird. And maybe they could team up with like Bray Wyatt. That'd be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be the spookiest of spooky matches. But yeah, right. I think the Road Warriors would be great to come back in. So I was originally gonna. My first thought is, I'll go with Edge, but I was like, that's a bit boring.
So you already have Jeff Hardy doing the addiction angle. You'll have Hawk coming back doing the addiction angle again. I assume.
Goodness.
We're new segment on Friday Night SmackDown. It's a counseling session.
Enough with the segments. Stop the segment, man. Oh my goodness.
All right. So now we're doing our second round of wildcard picks. This is a person from a different promotion. It can be any promotion that you can think of that isn't on. Maybe it's a person that used to be on in WWE and then left, and maybe you're bringing them back. Who knows?
You could do it.
But Cody, who do you think you're going to take from a random other promotion?
I think I'm going to take someone that will really help my mid card, and that I think has a big potential. And people may judge me for not taking the full package here, but I only want one of them. I think the other two, get out of here. You're too old. I only want Scorpio Sky.
Oh,
I think that's a great choice. Hey, listen.
Wow.
Yeah, I love the SCU, and yeah, no, I think Scorpio is a great choice. He's a lot of career left in him.
Nice.
Do you think I should have chose all three?
No.
Yeah, just choose Scorpio.
I love those guys, but yeah, Scorpio is the one who's gonna actually be able to grow into something even more than what they are right now.
Yeah. I definitely agree with that.
Big time, high potential, just high ceiling pick right there. Tony Khan is absolutely furious at us right now.
Oh yeah, he's tweeting about this one.
Yeah. And I'm about to make him even more furious because my wild card pick. Oh, I think he has potential to do some really great matches in NXT. It's gonna have to be the skateboard Skull Kid emo himself, Darby Allin.
Oh.
He's coming to NXT.
Perfect for Sabu.
Yeah, perfect for Sabu. Yeah.
I think that definitely helps diverse out the style of wrestling that's on your brand.
Yeah, and the kids love him. The kids love Darby Allin.
The teenagers love him.
I'm trying to win back that key demo from AEW Dynamite. The demo god is going to be the commissioner of NXT, Anthony Hall. Demo god.
Well, I guess we're all going to be picking someone from AEW. So, I mean, honestly, because I was racking my brain about who I think would be great. And, it keeps going back and forth between, like, who would I just personally want to see versus also then who would be really great. And honestly, I'm just going to do this because I want to. I'm taking Hangman Adam Page.
Wow.
On to Friday nights. Because I think Fox is edgy enough to keep him as the drunk cowboy.
Yeah, I mean you have Hawk, Hangman,
Hey,
and
Liz.
Jeff Hardy now.
Oh my god, so many addiction angles. Oh my goodness.
Sure.
All segments.
Sure.
Your SmackDown is all segments. One match a night.
I just think that he'd be really good for definitely mid card, but then a potential growth to the upper card, and he's such a great worker, and I just think that Hangman has a lot of potential and a lot of time to grow, and even just he has more years in him than I think a lot of people would think, but I think that he definitely would go toe to toe with a lot of the people that I already have, and create some interesting feuds. So
yeah, great. That is a great pick. Hangman, big fan. Big fan.
All right. Now for the ultimate wild pick to close out the podcast. You can pick anything, anyone. Could be a fictional character, could be a real life person, could be
anybody you want,
anything or anyone.
I mean, people may judge me for lack of imagination here. People may say, Cody, this could have been your Legends pick. I know Anthony's going to be down my throat about this, saying that's a legend. That is a legend right there. That should be your Legend pick. But I am choosing them anyways because I need them on my team. I am choosing Shelton Benjamin's mom. I lost Shelton, but I still have his mom, baby.
Oh, my God.
What would Shelton Benjamin's mom be doing on Raw?
She needs to manage someone. She didn't get the news that Shelton left for NXT, but now she's already in the Thunderdome and she's taken residence there. So Shelton's mom,
might
start as like I think we need an authority figure. So might start as like a GM. But she's going to be managing someone on my roster. I haven't decided who yet. You know what? Maybe she'll become a mother figure for Ziggler and Rude.
That's great.
Oh my
I love
God.
it. I love it. Oh man, you just broke Anthony's brain.
I know it's a legend, Anthony, but I did it anyway.
Oh my gosh.
I accept it. That's great.
That is an absolutely deadly final pick for Monday Night Raw.
We're back.
I can't believe it.
Raw.
I can't believe it. Oh my gosh.
Anthony, you need to pull it together. You need to choose your pick.
My pick is not going to be as good now. Oh God. Okay. Well, I'm gonna pick some
Sue's van.
Yeah.
Sue's van.
Oh God. I'm gonna pick a random fictional character because I think that they would be a good wrestler. They would be a good heel, a good delusional heel at that. And they're gonna bring some more meat to NXT. So with my final pick in the Book It Vince fantasy draft, I select Johnny Bravo.
Oh yeah. Johnny Bravo would be a great heel. Definitely be hitting on every single female wrestler. Would get the crap beat out of him every single week by every female wrestler. But would be a great also on NXT. Interesting.
Yeah.
Taking over for that Cameron Grimes spot.
Yeah. Johnny Bravo versus Dexter Lumis would be a fantastic feud.
It'd be so fucking weird. I love it. Oh, it's so funny. That's great. I love that.
Give him the gorilla press and I'm in.
Yeah.
So for SmackDown, I think so when we were saying, oh yeah, it could be anyone, it could be a celebrity, it could be fictional character and whatnot. So I'm going to go for a celebrity. And the reason I'm picking them is because I think we need to bring back general managers. Oh. And you need someone with charisma. You need someone with star power. And you need someone that's going to make the right choices and be unbiased, but can come in and suddenly make a decision that everybody loves. And that person is going to be none other than the previous governor of California, Arnold Schwarzenegger, as my SmackDown general manager.
Huge.
Wow.
Just imagine Arnold coming in and calling matches and making rivalries and
oh my gosh,
and pitting people against each other and saying, you need to figure this out. And that's just a horrible impression. But I would just think that he's got the personality, and hey, he was already featured many years ago. Suddenly come back.
wow,
Be crazy.
roll out the red carpet. Fox is breaking the bank.
Yep.
Arnold is back.
My very first thought, honestly, was I was gonna go Mike Tyson, general manager. I thought that's too crazy.
I thought you were gonna say Vin Diesel, and I was just gonna lose my fucking mind to like
Vin Diesel, general manager. That'd be nuts.
Drives out in a car to the ring every time.
Oh my gosh! And
But
apparently, him and The Rock like hate each other from
Yeah.
working on Fast and the Furious, and like that feud. Oh,
I just think that Schwarzenegger would be an interesting personality to have as someone that has to make decisions for people to fight.
agreed.
And it could even just be, I want to see this person fight this person, but then to have him intermingling with like the stories and whatnot of who gets to do what would be so funny and could be very interesting. So
Just
there
let
you go.
me pose this image to you, though, to go back to the Vin Diesel. So here we go. We get a close up of Vin Diesel in his car, right? Hand on the wheel, engine is just revving up, and then we hear Michael Cole go, "Looks like the GM's gonna make a new matchup after the break."
Oh my god!
I could just imagine Vin Diesel too, just coming out and just having that very like, either very serious like tone, or him as an actual person. Whenever he's done interviews and stuff, he's very aloof and he's just like, hey, I just I think these people should.
Yeah.
You get. You know what? You get a title shot.
Oh my
That'd
god!
be weird.
You get a title shot, Roman, because it's all about family and the honor and respect.
Lord. All right. That has been our 2020 WWE Draft.
Yes.
Lord almighty. Those wild cards
my.
are crazy. But this is the perfect time to ask you, the listener, the viewer, let us know who you think should be on a specific brand. I know, like we said at the top of the episode, that we're recording this before the draft, and so some things might end up happening. We'll see what plays out in the real draft this next week, but let us know who you think should be on a show and why. And also give us your random wild card picks of who random celebrity or person or character should be on in wrestling.
Tell us who did best as well. Whose show would you watch?
Yeah, exactly. Tell us whose show you would watch.
Yeah, who's got the A show?
We'll let the fans decide.
Yeah.
Or bring back Cyber Sunday.
Oh my god.
Every night of my new Raw is a Cyber Sunday.
There's at least one. Every single match is decided by the audience.
Oh my gosh.
The wrestlers are all stressed. They have no idea who they're facing every night.
Okay, and also shout out to our special guest today, Cody, for joining us in this crazy draft.
Yes,
for
thank
making
you so much, Cody.
For making some great picks. Cody, where can the listeners of Book It Vince find you? And also, what is your match recommendation?
All right. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Cody Crain, as well as at Spooked Podcast. If you want to check out my podcast called Spooked, it's on the Sonar Network. And so check that out. Rate us 5 stars and rate Book It Vince 5 stars as well while you're at it. It helps a lot. And here's my match. I've been debating. I've been going back and forth. I wanted to give some love to Scotty 2 Hotty. I think he's very underrated.
Oh,
we love Scotty 2 Hotty here on Book It Vince.
All right. Well,
we did a whole episode where we dream booked Team Too Cool versus the New Day.
Oh, what a dream! I think Scotty's got a great match in 2000. I believe it is at No Way Out. It could be Backlash, but I believe it's No Way Out 2000 against Dean Malenko for the light heavyweight title. Absolute banger. But if you don't want to give Scotty some love, how about Royal Rumble 2001? Chris Jericho versus Chris Benoit ladder match.
Woof. Two great matches.
I was just looking up Scotty 2 Hotty versus Dean Malenko light heavyweight championship. It was just on an episode of Raw.
There might have been another one
because that was the first one that popped up. But I guess they did that match a couple of different times. Oh, Backlash. There you go. Backlash okay. 2000 light heavyweight
Backlash
champion.
2000 Scotty 2 Hotty versus Dean Malenko.
When you got a banger like that, you got to do it on Raw every week. And I mean, we'll be doing the same matches on my Raw every week too. Don't worry, because I know everyone's a fan of that part of Raw, so we're gonna keep that alive.
That's a great underrated sort of matchup, which is always good to recommend to people. Say, there are some people that you may not know or remember, or some classic just great workers, and see them at their prime and doing their best work is always good.
Yeah, I mean, the thing with Scotty is that people forget. Everyone makes fun of me because I loved Scotty 2 Hotty. He was one of The Rock and Scotty 2 Hotty were my 2 favorites when I was a kid. But people forget how over he was. Everyone was doing the WORM. People were going nuts for Scotty and Too Cool. And although Grandmaster wasn't quite as good, they were still a great team and really over with the crowd.
Oh yeah,
huge pops.
No, yeah, they're incredible. So yeah, go check out that match. You can definitely find it online and watch it. But yeah, thank you so much for listening to this episode of Book It Vince. Thank you so much, Cody, for joining us. Again, please check him out. You can check out everything that we do here at Unknown Error Films online just by searching Unknown Error Films, or by following us on social media at UE_films. You can follow myself personally online at Barton_Minute. You can follow Mr. Anthony Hall
at Hall and Jokes on Instagram and Twitter.
And again, you can follow Cody Crain at
Crane.
There you go. Thank you so much for listening or watching this podcast. Be safe out there. Go watch some wrestling, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Perfect. Cut.